Oh my gosh, you guys, if you guys went through bankruptcy before and you're trying to find a credit card, one of the best credit cards for a bad credit is the Prosper credit card. You can see right here, somebody actually got pre-approved for up to $1,400. And I looked on some of my previous comments and I seen other people said they was able to get this credit card after bankruptcy. So if you guys had bankruptcy before, or if you just got bad credit and you want to get a credit card, this can be a great credit card for you. And if you're trying to find other credit cards, if somebody for bankruptcy can get it, then possibly you're going to be able to get it if you don't have bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is something that can really drop your credit score. So let's definitely dig in. Now, if this is your first time watching my video, my name is Rickita. I talk about real estate, I talk about credit, and I always talk about credit cards. If you ever have any questions, please go ahead and put them down in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them, or maybe I'll make you a video too, because I'm making videos on certain questions that I see. So go ahead and drop your questions down in the comments. Now, I did a video on this previously, and I see somebody said that this is one of the credit cards that they were able to get at the bankruptcy. So they said that bankruptcy was discharged for 3 months, and they said they was able to get the Credit One Bank, the Discover It, the Prosper, the Best Egg, Mission Lane, Fortiva. The highest was $2,000. So I really like that. And yes, it does help because somebody can find that information useful. Now, with this one, the most that they can actually approve you for is up to $3,000. So that's all they can pre-approve you for. But it's going to be between $500 and $3,000 for your approval. Now, I really like that they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So you guys can actually check to see if they have any offers for you all. And it's not going to be a hard inquiry, but let me explain this because some people just get this confused. If you guys pre-qualify for a credit card, you're not going to get a hard inquiry. Just to ask them to tell you which credit cards they can possibly approve you for, you're not going to get a hard inquiry. You're going to get a hard inquiry if you accept that offer. If you accept it and say, yes, whatever you say, if you say I can get one, let's go for it. If you accept it, then it's going to be a hard inquiry because they're going to dig deeper into your credit. So I want you guys to understand that. It's just not going to be a hard inquiry until they start digging deeper into your credit. And remember, a hard inquiry can drop your credit score 3 to 7 points. It's so many other credit cards out there that can pre-qualify you for a credit card. Definitely check them out. I have them on my website and on my blog, so definitely check them out. Now, a lot of times people, they want to start building their credit. They have bad credit. It's one of the great credit cards for building credit also. But if you guys have bad credit and you're trying to get other credit cards that's better than this credit card, or if you're just trying to build your credit, a lot of times people go with this credit card because you don't have to put a security deposit down on this credit card. It's not one of those credit cards where you're going to eventually have a $10,000 limit. You can add your kids on as authorized users. You're going to have this for 10, 15 years. This is not one of those credit cards. That's why I always suggest, if you only wanted this credit card to build your credit, and they're only going to give you a $500 limit. If you guys have any fees, definitely check your fees. If you guys have any fees, definitely look into getting a credit card with like Discover or Navy Federal. Try those credit cards and other credit cards out there that can pre-qualify you, that's better, that won't charge you any annual fees or any fees, because those credit cards you can grow with. You can possibly, get $5,000, $10,000 limits with those credit cards. And we already know that the maximum limit that you can get with this credit card is $3,000. And if they're going to charge you a lot of fees, it'll be good to temporarily boost your credit score until you can get other credit cards. But if you really want to start your foundation good, you want to actually get a secure credit card that's going to graduate, like the Discover, Navy Federal, that can graduate to $2,000, $2,500 limits in as little as 6 to 8 months. So I would rather you guys do that. But definitely, if you want to get a credit card, you don't want to put a deposit down, you forget that, Rickita, you don't want to put a deposit down, then definitely try to get this credit card. Now, if you guys were to try to use your credit cards at ATMs, a lot of times they're going to charge you fees. With this credit card, they're not going to charge you any fees when you use your credit card at the ATM, but I'm pretty sure that will be considered a cash advance, and they're going to charge you fees on the back end in terms of your interest. So don't think about, I'm not going to get a fee to do it, but they're going to get their money back in other ways from you actually doing it. Now, you're going to have zero fraud liability. You guys are going to have that anyway with most of your credit cards, but if you guys were to ever see a charge on your account that you never, you don't recognize it, you don't know where it's from, then you guys definitely want to contact them, because that's fraud most likely. And you're not going to be liable for it. They'll be able to give you your money back for that, and I don't want you guys to have to pay for that. You really need to check your statements and see what's going on. And they got overall fraud protection too. Again, the best thing about this card is you guys would not have a security deposit, and when it come down to the annual fee too, you guys are not going to have an annual fee for the first year if you guys set up auto pay, but after that first year you guys are going to get an annual fee. So really, I cannot stress this enough. If you really want to get higher limit credit cards, be responsible with this credit card here, because like I said, no annual fee for that first year, but that second fee you're going to get the second year you're going to get an annual fee. So if I were you, and if I were to try to build my credit, in my situation, what I would try to do is I would get this credit card because I know I won't have an annual fee that year. I'll make sure I always pay my statement balance in full so I don't get charged any interest. And I'll make sure I keep the balance low so when it reports to the credit bureaus, they won't see a high utilization, which dropped my credit score. I would try to get the other credit cards I want to get. I always tell you guys, start to try to build with about 4 to 5 credit cards. Like, try to get those credit cards kind of at one time, especially in the beginning. Try to get your 4 to 5 and then wait about 6 to 8 months. And then try to ask for increases depending on which card you got. And you can also too, after you ask for increases, you could try to see if you can get approved for more credit cards. That's probably a better credit card, because by now your credit score should have went up. Now, when you guys get approved for better credit cards, then you want to let a little age get on those accounts. You want to wait, I would say wait about 6 months. So if you want to start a little sooner getting credit cards, do it, but wait about 6 months to let that get old, and then you want to look into closing like an account like this that may charge an annual fee. But the thing is, you kind of want to close it before the annual fee hit. So keep that in mind. But you want to start building with your credit and know that this is one of the accounts that you probably give up because you're going to have an annual fee and you don't want to have that. So definitely look into what your annual fee is going to be. They're going to tell you exactly what they're going to charge you on your annual fee, and some people just decide they just want to pay the annual fee and they're willing to pay on it for 2 years. So that's up to you guys. But if you guys having a hard time getting approved for credit cards, definitely look into my exclusive membership, because with my exclusive membership, I'll give you guys the letters that you're going to need to remove like the inaccurate and incomplete accounts from your credit reports. That's really the biggest thing I see for a lot of people. You need to start removing those inaccurate and incomplete accounts, start selling some of those accounts, do some pay for deletions, get those accounts remove from your credit reports, see your credit score go up, get you like 4 to 5 accounts, start letting them report, keep the balance on them. You're going to see your credit scores go up a lot. You're going to see it go up a lot. But definitely look into my exclusive membership, because I have all the credit card videos there. I teach you guys how you can boost your credit score, and I also teach you guys how to remove these accounts from your credit reports. If you guys ever have any questions, make sure you guys leave the questions down below in the comments. I'll make sure I answer the questions there. And then I want you guys to check out these other videos that YouTube think that you guys may be interested in. We're always on YouTube. They know what we watch. They know everything about us, really. Let's just be honest. So, check out these other videos that YouTube think that you guys may be interested in. And if you have any questions, again, let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video.